And we're back with part 6. So it looks like Warren wins. Looks like the 753 Mini Ronald. Well played, sir. Alright, Mini Ronald, what's your in-game name? One hour to go. Anybody want to queue for a tier 7 normal? I'm gonna do a couple of these. Mini Ron 4LD. Cool. Do I have children? You want to say hello?
Hello.
Say hi.
Hi.
There we go. So either I'm good at voice impressions, or a small child resides at my residence. One of the two. I'll leave it up to you. Yeah, Mini Ronald, I recognize your in-game name. Are you on my friend list as well? Looks like it logged off. Alright, so I'll send him your in-game name as soon as he logs back in. Alright, I got your name, Ronald. I will let him know as soon as he logs back in. What's my real name? You guys and your questions today. A very peppy bunch? Is it peppy or preppy? No one knows. Inquisitive, there you go. That's a good one. You guys are farming for Wimbo? Yeah, he's a really good minion. Best advice I can give is just to not give up on the farming. It can really get super grindy. think I drive a Honda? KM, how's it going, man? Yep, I remember you. What level are you now? I need to get in here and see what all items you guys are finding. Oh, nice. Look at this. Somebody got meaty from invasions. 10% absorb chance. He's a super tank. Wow, look at all those. That stamp. Wow. Very nice. Congrats, Sanson. Can I beatbox? I cannot do that, no. I don't know how people do that. I've seen videos. I lack that skill. When will I be streaming again? I kind of just wing it. I'm probably going to stream until item find day is done. And then I'll probably take maybe a little 4-hour breather. Come back for some XP. Can I try to beatbox? It's gonna be awful. Do I have bad eyesight since I stare at the screen all day? I wear protective 3-inch thick yellow goggles. So, no bad eyesight. And that's why I don't have a face cam. Just did 50 plus raid 4 normals and only got 3 epics. That sounds about normal. That's why I usually save my item find if I can run heroic only. Normal doesn't provide any extra item find at all, so. What is my dream car? I'm not a fan of cars. A lot of people are into cars, I don't really care. As long as I get from A to B without dying horrifically in a fire on the side of the road, I'll be okay. I'm not a fan of buses or vans. I will never own a bus or a van, if that narrows it down. Do I play Clash of the Titans? Clash of Clans? No, I don't. Sounds like Candy Crush, and I don't play that either. I definitely own a Honda. Sometimes you guys guess things that are so accurate that I have to. Some of you guys are the reasons I close my blinds at night. Why not play other games for YouTube? As you can see up here, I do play other Congregate games. I also play Realm with Optech sometimes. I just don't find any other game super fun. I should try Clash of Clans, maybe. You know everything, Hyde? I feel like David is like my real life neighbor sometimes. Really weird. And I have no way of knowing, so I just have to go outside and wave at my neighbor as if nothing is going on. Look out my window, you're there. Oh man. Set piece this boss? I really hope so. Man, we've gone a dry spell. I haven't seen a legendary in probably 4 hours. $8.15. What's the favorite thing I want in life? That's a good question. There's someone that's addicted to breathing. So every living human on the planet. Blitz one? Nice. He's on a roll. Here's little BMO. Thought that was a legendary, but not quite. Okay. You're the best YouTuber you've ever seen? Good to hear, man. Good to hear. So, random story. I actually got a message from a guy named PewDiePie. I don't know if you guys ever heard of him. Do I know Kuraz? The guy that also streams on YouTube? I know of him. So would it be cool or would it not be cool if PewDiePie came to Bit Heroes and just blew up the popularity, and then Bit Heroes became the new global game? 6 billion players. Do I have any pets? I do not. I used to have a Chihuahua when I lived in a small island off the coast of California, and the Chihuahua had too much energy and then didn't live with us anymore. Since then, I think we owned a fish, but that's also high maintenance, so no more animals. We did at one time own a hamster slash gerbil. I can't tell the difference. We bought a little clear ball so that it could get exercise and run through the house. And one day, my human train of thought was the gerbil wants to go outside on the balcony and get some sunshine. So I let him run out there in his little clear ball. And I came back to check on him in like 10 minutes to find the ball was open and the gerbil hamster was gone. So he may or may not have jumped off the balcony. We never saw him again. Your hamster died 3 times? That's rough. Can you do a CPR on hamsters? I don't even know. Like you just barely... I don't even want to picture it. It sounds awful. You shook your hamster? That's probably not a good method of owning a pet. We also had a turtle one time. That story is a little sad. We had a turtle. I put him in our garage so it could run around. We used to feed him little carrots and chopped lettuce and stuff. And we used to let him run around in our garage since it was shaded and pretty cool. He liked it. I can't remember what his name was. I don't think he had a name. Anonymous turtle. What? I definitely clicked off auto click and it went back on. Oh, the wasted shards. You're creating an account for PC but don't know how to get back into the game? Yeah, you'll have to look at their forums under the game here on the Kong site. It's really complicated, but I know it's definitely possible. You don't just lose your account. Finish the turtle story? Okay, so we had the turtle for like the longest pet we ever had. Going on 2 weeks or so. And he really liked the garage. And I really liked this guy because I could chop up little carrots and lettuce and put it in a little pile and then check on him in a couple hours and it'd all be gone. Pretty cool little guy. And one day we wanted to go to the grocery store. So we hopped in the car and we let the garage door up. We're backing out slow and we heard this very loud explosion noise of just, I can't even describe how disgusting it sounded, but it was just a squish noise. And that's the turtle story. How dirty was the floor, though? The floor was kind of dirty, but the adjacent wall was the dirtiest. Now, one of the more cool pets we had was a chameleon. We had him for probably, I'd say 6 months or so. And we actually fed the chameleon crickets, of all things. He had a pretty cool little cage. We kept him inside for some time, but we kind of liked the house to be a little bit cooler, and chameleons apparently like hot, so we kept him like on the back porch. And apparently chameleons have some type of weird deficiency, I believe in iron. It may be something else, but we had to dust the crickets in powder and then feed him the crickets. And because the powder was on the crickets, he would get the iron or whatever it was. So we would release like 4 crickets into his cage. His little eyeballs would go crazy. I lose my DPS every time, gosh. And he would just devour all the crickets. Took me a really long time to build up the courage to pick him up, though. He was really creepy looking. They have little arms and legs that are just extremely strong for their body size. Story time with McProseph. Calcium deficiency. That might be it. Yep, that sounds right. It was either iron or calcium, but calcium sounds right. But yeah, I actually did get a message from PewDiePie. I'll have to put it in a video. It says you need Adobe Flash Player to play? Yeah, you probably do. You'll have to go through your settings up there and make sure it's enabled for that. I don't know if you can see it, but I have a little add-on thing with an X here. It says something about certain add-ons are blocked or something. Just gotta mess with the settings and it'll work. Oh, your friend has a chameleon BMW? Yeah, it's a really cool pet. We used to go and get a bunch of sticks and stuff for him, like out in nature, for him to climb on, and he could turn some pretty cool colors. Did I know the keyboard works for the commands? Maybe. Alright, there's the boss, got Mana Tower. I don't think there's anyone else. Oh, a chip. It'd be funny if it was pieces of candy instead of chips. Alright, this guy's gonna die for sure. So I'm finding the vampiric touch from swords to be amazing. So this guy's at probably 20% health. Let's do this. Back up to 70 and then down to 50. It's a rough ride. And he's dead. I don't know why that guy dies so much. But it's a good thing that you can actually kill the boss with only 4 guys. I know Captain Woodbeard and Kalito were not as forgiving. So I just realized what I'm doing wrong. Whenever my tank dies, it stops auto, and then because I'm trying to react quickly, I'm pushing spacebar as well, resulting in the boss continuing to punch my face. Alright, now it's getting really rough. I might actually die here. Alright, we're gonna have to make a sacrifice. Let's bring this guy out front. I need 1 deflect, or my tanks need to take this guy on by themselves. When the boss doesn't even hit your sacrifice. Exactly. Alright, that was scary. 819. At least we got 2 rares out of that. How do you reforge? Is it free? No, it's extremely expensive. And if you want to go from DPS to tank, you're gonna waste all your dollars. Turns out just my tanks can take on the whole team. So I do believe I have a way of cheesing the whole raid. If for some reason you get to raid 4 heroic and you just can't beat it with the normal lineup of 2 tanks, try 4 tanks. It's extremely slow, but I proved last night that you can beat the whole thing. It just takes a long time. But if you're desperate to beat heroic, it's an option. The key is to have the redirects, obviously, and if like 2 or 3 of your tanks has deflect, the minions basically kill themselves while you have a bazillion health. BMW, right now I'm trying 2 tanks and it's working okay. For quite a few in a row there, I was trying 3 tanks and it was working really, really well. So if you're struggling, definitely experiment. See if 3 tanks is okay. One hour to go. So Isaac, now that you've pointed out the clapping in the background, it's like all that I hear every time I play this now. How do you level up faster? I got a couple videos out there that go into detail, but if you have the experience runes, that's going to help you the most. And you want to focus on minor runes only. Never create major ones until you have all minor runes gold. Then of course buying the experience rune, experience tome for Wednesdays. You didn't level up for 2 days? I don't level up for a whole week. It's rough. Random gaming, 7 AM there? Wow. Where do you live, sir? I think it's 4 PM here. Like 120 outside. If you're happy and you know it, dab, let's do it. Clap your hands. You don't have experience runes? Well, that would be why. Is Adam find runes good? They're okay, but they're not going to help you level fast. You're trying 3 tanks? Nice. Let me know how it goes. I might switch back myself because I'm using a decent amount of potions in this. Gold runes are the worst? Yep. I've tried to make them useful a few times and they're just not. I don't even use them on gold find day. They're just filler runes. Kind of like the lifesteal major rune. The one rune that I've crafted gold twice in a row. Back to back. How do you get better friends? You can ask World Chat all day, or you can click on the statue in the middle of the game and just friend request all those players, and you'll randomly get level 200 players. What's your in-game name, KM? You always get muted? Yeah. Yep. The mods in this game. Fun people. Alright, looks like a mana tower and health tower. Gotta kill this guy. You jump from doing raid 1 heroic to raid 3 normal and hard? Nice. Are we friends now, BMW? Or is that just from the friend you got here? You and Or4 are trying to get permanent mute? I saw a guy one time, and it's in one of my videos. I'd have to find which one. But there is a guy that said, or he showed a screenshot of him. He was banned from World Chat for like 3,600 days. And if you do the math, that's just shy of 10 years. That's crazy. Imagine playing the game and never being able to talk or ask for friends ever. Alright, I'm gonna swap out my little runes. Maybe they'll refresh. Because I really want a legendary. Alright, we're gonna try a different strat here. This time we want to get a piece of gear. I usually don't show my secret strats on stream for gear, but today we make an exception. You have a friend that's permabanned? Yeah, that'd be rough. Okay, so we get him down to less than 10%. We let him wait for about 30 seconds. This is the anxiety strat, right? You let him wait, and while he's waiting, you have to click every button on the screen. So we're gonna click chat, we're gonna click this. Everything has to be touched. The boss has to think that you are such a new player that you have no idea what you're doing. And basically he takes pity on you and gives you a legendary piece. And we're gonna beat it in the slowest speed possible using only one. Alright, here we go. Kill the bot. And there you go. 882. You get gear every time. Got 3 commons and a rare. Should you try for Divinity next week? I don't know. If you can't do raid 4 yet, I guess might as well. You can do normal raid 4. That's what I would go for. Get those epics, get some more stats in you. Stats will make you big and strong. Flag 7's making you lose your mind. I've never struggled on a flag. I don't know why. I took advantage of the stables, maxed out Borland Tramps. And if you're still losing, you're probably just too low level. Do I know Bryce Games? I do not. Is starting the Unity grind still worth it? Probably not. It's a really interesting question though, Mini Ronald, because here's the thing. Let's say from this point onward, every player skips Unity and goes straight to Tier 7. Unless Tier 7 offers some type of healing for those raid teams, how will they heal? That is the question. So maybe staff will come back into play? Possibly? I don't know. But at some point, probably months down the road, there's going to be enough players that simply no longer have Unity or no longer farm for it because it takes forever. And I don't know how it's going to work. I guess they'll just have enough players to just steamroll through it, maybe? I don't know. But imagine a world where Unity did not exist. What's the best way to beat dungeons fast? Make sure your speed is turned up. Ooh, a piece of candy. Can you get legendaries from World Boss normal? Yes. Some people kick you out of hard. Yep. That is why I do not like World Boss. I've actually personally been kicked out of some that I way overqualify for. I don't do a lot of World Boss. Sometimes if I'm bored, I'll do like tier 4, I believe. Because I really want that Extinction Sword, the really big long black one. And I can actually solo that, so I usually just solo. Sometimes if I'm feeling generous, I will let a few other players join me randomly. But usually it doesn't take long before they just randomly go at AFK during the middle of the match, and then I just solo the rest of the day. Yeah, Isaac, it's definitely fully possible to convert it over to the other thing. And you can still friend me on mobile. I would definitely look into the forums before you delete your character, because that's a lot of effort put in. Do you see any tier 7 options, BMW? Like if players from now on never get Unity, what in tier 7 is going to help them heal? Maybe a staff? Like how does the raid get healing now? Just from pets again? We don't need healing in tier 7? What? I'm using Unity a lot. Once everyone gets tier 7, they will just revive. Healing won't be needed. That's interesting. How long is that going to take, though? And will that still be the case in Trials and Gauntlet when you're by yourself? So here's something interesting. If everyone starts to get the tier 7 thing and revive is just normal, I imagine that GVG is going to be like instantly doubled in length every match. Another leg? Man. You really have the luck, sir. I've only found 2, and I think I'm going to end with 2. $7.59. Who wins? Looks like most people are over. Do you have any 750s at all? See a 780. All over. Well played, guys. Well played. Looks like Mr. Nobody finally won one. 1-1-1. The big 5-0. We still don't have anybody in the Cool Kids Club. Not sure why. It's been a few months, actually. Alright, I've got to take a break from Raid. Let's do a gauntlet. Mr. Patu, how's it going, man? Just in time to guess the gold if you want to throw a number out there. It says you can't friend yourself? Yeah, that would make sense. I've never tried to friend myself. That'd be interesting. Yeah, break the silence. That's what I would do. I'd go in there. It's going to be a long struggle, probably 50 raids per like 3 epics or so. But it'll be worth it. 4068, who wins? So a lot of people were over. Random gaming was just too late. Still no legendaries. Almost guild level 169. Let's see if we're still in the top 15. Looks like SS1 has still 2-piece. Cool. Fully upgraded has 280 stats for 1. Wow. That's a lot. Looks like he has almost 2,500 stats, maybe more. Awful fancy. Alright, Chaos in the lead, obviously. Down, down, down. Yep, top 14, doing good. Looks like Dark Dragon is 3 levels behind us, so we gotta keep on going. Looks like we're tied for 14th though. We're about to be 13th. Back to the raid. This raid would be a lot better if I could auto it right now. What's the requirements for my guild? Level 190 plus. Gotta keep the level high. There is a Discord below the stream if you are below 190 and still looking for an active guild. We have about 15 plus guilds that we run, and if you join the Discord, you can talk to the guild leaders and be in a decent guild. Almost every one of them is in top 100 GVG, so step right up. What was my reaction to my first ever legendary or set item? If you can imagine someone laying on the floor and flopping like a fish, it wasn't quite that much, but I was excited. Scream like a happy woman. If we find a set piece, I'll scream like a happy woman. So close to 94. Yeah, hitting 100 is really nice. Nice little milestone. Do you have Facebook by any chance, BMW? We can get a screenshot once you're 100. Put you in the next video. Fish excitement? Yep. Almost 500k gold. I'll probably craft another legendary rune. I'm hoping for damage, but so far it's only given me tank things. Answer me. Something about a turtle death? Not sure. Random gaming one. I'm pretty sure he guessed after. I may have to put a hold on the guessing until after item find day so I can watch who wins. It seems like we get like 5 answers every time. Oh, that was the Goblin Optech? And you got a legend from him already? Man. I'm not getting anything. And nothing at all. Do I stream every day? Yep, trying to. I've noticed if I do not stream, like, for example, if I took tomorrow off and didn't stream for you guys, that would be the day I'd find my legendaries, guaranteed. It always happens. So I think I'm just gonna stream every time I play, and if you want to watch, you can watch. The only thing I need help on is maybe timestamps in the comments, so if we find a legendary or something cool. I think that'd help other people that missed the stream, but other than that, I'm pretty much gonna stream every day, yeah. You wonder how my reaction to Mythic would be? Oh, I walked into the boss. Lame. When I stream, you get good luck. You would be amazed how many players I've friended or gone to their stream and watched, and as soon as I show up, they get legendaries or sets. It's bizarre. $808. Is anyone closer than Isaac with 800? Yeah, 814 was too high. If you go over, you lose. Let's go again. Looks like Isaac won that one. Oh, there's a Gabi here. What? I did not know that. Can you get Unity from Gauntlet still? Yes. I just don't know what level because I think the tiers have changed. Mr. Payne, how's it going, man? Welcome, welcome. Any luck with the legendaries? TV Mar1. Thanks a lot. That little robot will definitely rock your world if you let him. Yeah, Mr. Payne, can you put on the Mystic gear and shoot me a whisper so we can look at it real quick? Do I have any more stories? I have a lot of stories. I have a lot of sea stories. You just got raids unlocked, yeah? Nice. Grandpappy McPro, tell us a story. See, back in my day, kiddies. You had to play Bit Heroes in the snow, walking uphill both ways. And you didn't have pets in my day. And the raid team was only 3 people big. Hey Nick, how's it going? back when Astaroth was a young boy. That's an interesting thought. I might have to put that in one of my videos. I never thought of any of the minions being young. Something had to have happened to Astaroth to make him the way he is. But what? He didn't always want to destroy the world with a massive sword that's bigger than even the people in the game. When there's server lag? I've never seen server lag. It's probably internet. His parents abandoned him. They left him on the doorstep of a very dark firehouse. Well, time to format the boss again. Mike, do you run into a problem where one of your DPS just dies? The new music is pretty cool. Yep, I agree. A minute. Oh, the mythic ring. What? 5% chance for healing skills received to be twice as effective. Cool. That's pretty cool, man. Congrats. So I guess this means that Unity will go away, and replacing it is simply going to be when pets proc, they're going to do a ton more healing, and I guess we'll have revive as well. So that makes sense. That looks really cool, man. Congrats. I'm kind of on the fence on upgrading any of my legendaries now, because if you upgrade a legendary ring 4 times and then find the mythic one right after that, bad day. Mr. Payne. Looking good, sir. I may have to start using you as my tank. Most good. Do you have one friend spot for us? Can you stoop to our level? Why did I change my attack? Because you now need 400 stam if you want to do Raid 4 Heroic without dying. There's some minions in here that'll just one-shot you. Alright, we can make 2 sacrifices. So Toby's gonna go ahead and be that sacrifice, apparently. Alright, he's reborn. Now for me. Alright, so I'm using the 2 tombstones at my advantage. It's gonna be a rough match though. Looks like I died. What TS do you need for Raid 4 Heroic? I'm not sure. I'm not a TS kind of guy. I have no idea. Where is Captain Planet when you need him? Semi-unbelievable. You can give one spot? Cool. Alright, let's try it with 3 tanks. Gotta switch it up. I think I'm just doing too many raids in a row. Looks like A7 has about 2,150 stats. Toby's really close to the same. Really a tough choice. I guess he does have the better pet. It's a really hard decision. We'll let Toby take a break. Let's try Mr. Payne here. You really wish you could have started playing at the beginning? Yeah, it's been quite a journey. It's been really fun. I definitely agree the newer players, if they play consistently, basically jump right through the game pretty quickly, yeah. But it's still pretty fun. I have like 5 alts now, and I've enjoyed it every time. If you don't have an alt, I definitely encourage you to try one. It's really fun. It's interesting to see that your alt has far better luck than your main character for some reason. This always happens. Number 1 guild recruited someone who's level 21. I would believe it if I could see it. Do you know how to spell his name in game, Dano? Well, here's Victor. Here's Victor Jr., all one word without a period. So we have his name, but he's not in the guild currently, so could be false. Yep, guildless. But it makes sense though. I know whenever we're waiting on a new guildie, sometimes they can't join the guild for, say, 12 hours because they live overseas. Therefore, we have an empty slot for those 12 hours, and we could invite a really low level player just for loss. Possible. Possible. Can I give you a tip on leveling? Yeah, I have multiple videos out there on leveling. Just type in how to level fast bid heroes on YouTube and you should see quite a few. Best I can say is make sure you have your experience runes crafted. Craft the green ones first, then the blue. And make sure you take advantage of Wednesday's experience day. If you were to spend money, what would you go towards? Really depends. Are you ready for Raid 4, or are you just a leveling player? Like, are you sub 100? If I was lower level, I'd probably go with... probably trial tokens, just for faster leveling, because they're quick. Oh, you're 168? Okay, so you're probably close to Raid 4. I'd probably still go with tokens, to be honest. If you can you do level 150 in trials? You could attempt the raid, but unless you're doing heroic, it's kind of a waste of money. You guys like Panda Express? Sweet Fire Chicken Breast. What's the one called that has the pineapples in it? Like pineapples and red peppers? Is that Sweet Fire Chicken Breast? I think it has another name. Also the Shanghai Angus steak. Delish. Big Chinese food. We all know that fake food is the best food. Well, there you have it, guys. 3 tanks is a little semi more reliable. So if you're struggling with 2, try 3. Yes, yes, yes. If someone could timestamp this for me whenever comments are enabled here in a few minutes. Looks like 120. I'll make a note. That is amazing. We got the legendary main hand. Hooray for us. I am clapping. I don't know if you can hear it in the background, but it's definitely happening. That makes my day. Let's see what it looks like, guys. What? It's just randomly not a cosmetic? How is this not a sword? Oh man, it's a cattle prong. Look at that. It'd be cool if you could chase around people and zap them. Come here. That is awesome. It almost looks like a... What are those things called that you poke hot dogs with when you cook on the grill? Can't even remember. Prongs? So apparently it's a spear. That makes sense. Let's test the skills. Ah. So the spear, they probably already have. Maybe I haven't used a spear in a long time. I didn't know spear had unity for 1 health. Or 1 mana. I guess that's where unity is going. So I probably will upgrade this. Interesting. What's a good way to get gems fast? Make sure you have ads enabled. Watch every ad. Alright, so we're up to 3 legendaries. We got 9 minutes left. I'm gonna go ahead and call it. I have all of these players right here that I owe wins to. Since I was going fast, I just typed them up. I will go through and give all you guys your wins. If you did hit 5, I will fin you. I appreciate you guys coming out. I'll have to update the legendaries. So far we have a neck, a ring, and a sword. Doing quite well. If you guys did jot down the timestamps, I would appreciate some comments as to when they were. I'll try to help you guys out with some level 200 players. And I'm gonna take a break and eat some fake Chinese food. I'll be back in probably an hour or so. We'll keep grinding. But I think I'm gonna save the rest of my shards for next Sunday. If you guys haven't friended me on Facebook, come check us out. Doing cool things. We're almost up to 700 friends, and it helps on guild recruitment a lot if you guys come check us out. But best of luck, guys, and take care.